everybody. Hi. I'm just putting some gum in my mouth. So we're waiting on Matty. You should be here anytime. Matty told me I had to do a wheel spinning game. Okay, so it's going to be trivia tonight. I'll show you the wheel. Get it up here. So right there. Well, I guess you'll be able to see what it is here. So anyway, we're going to play a game and I will give away a prize. How's that? What do you guys want me to give away? You guys can let me know. I'll send something to the winner. So hi, look at everybody coming in. Please share the show. It is Wheel Wednesday or Wisdom Wednesday. I just got in. Do I look like it? I just got in 90 plus degree weather out of the car. It was so good to be out though. Marianne, you said you had a moment knowing I was bad. You meant wasn't feeling well when I was sick. Your abilities are awakening up and they were suppressed. I'm glad they're coming out. There's such a benefit to have intuitive ability, but I am much better. Thank you. Yes, we're doing, is it Avani? We're doing readings today. Yeah. I watched the one, Matty had me watch the chakra one, and I kept looking for readings, but I guess it was a great game. A great game he invented. This is just once in a while I'll do a trivia question, and then I'll give away a prize. It'll be easy. Carlos will know one of them. I know that. One of the answers. Hi, Gilberta, Carlos, Yasmina, Kim. Hi, Kim. My friend Kim, my friend Carlos, Sylvie, and Dawn. Hi. Let me see if I go up and look at the comments. Marianne says hi to everybody. Okay. I'm looking. Yeah, I can look at months for you. You don't get a lot. You're going to get the highlights of the month. If you ask me for a certain week, I can, give you like day-to-day stuff on that. But I can look at 3 months. Oh, I need to get my card out and ready. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and I'll pick someone and we'll start doing readings. Let me just write this down. Well, we're still in August. So it'll be August, September, October. Or if you want me to look at just, I think somebody asked for September. And I can do that. Avani, I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm going to just go ahead and do you first. How's that? There we go. Oh, I like your little anime character. Okay, you want to know about October? Okay, let's look. I got to spit my gum out. How can I do that? There we go. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and start. And so what I'm going to do, I don't think I've ever done a reading for you. I'm just going to connect to your energy really fast. And then I'm going to look at October. First 4 cards will be a little bit about you, who you are, what's over you in temporary energy, the future, the past. And then in the past is going to be a recent past, and the future will be just after the timeline I'm looking at. It's going to be after October, okay? So let me connect. Okay, and we're going to look at October. I have your energy in the cards right now. So let me just shuffle really fast. Can you guys hear me okay and all of that? I didn't quite test everything when I came on. Okay, October. All right, I'm going to grab some cards for you. And we're going to look at October. Okay. What have you guys been doing lately? And if you're psychic, what have you been working on? I actually got a, it's not really a cold case yet, but I got a homicide I'm finished with, actually. I got all the information and it got passed on. Hopefully, they pass all of it on to the person working on it. Hi,
Hi.
Maddie. I'm just about ready to do a reading right now.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Okay. And then we were going to spin that wheel. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do your reading right now. The first 4 cards tell me a little bit about you. I get that you're all about wanting success right now. And I love that because I get this big success card for you. So this is all about you getting that success. You have the Wheel of Fortune crossing over you in temporary energy. So for me, this means that coming up would be a positive change for you and great things coming ahead, but that change needs to happen and it hasn't happened yet. I do get in the future. So I want to tell you in the fall, more in November, I feel like there's going to be some confusion and some struggle. Okay. That usually does happen around that time of year, but just be wary about it. I don't see it being really bad, but just kind of a struggle with some people. I do get in the past that things were like, maybe there was something that you couldn't do anything about. Like I feel like I'm stuck and I can't do anything about something. But that's in the past. So keep it back there. They're showing me for October the Ace of Cups, which is open heart, blessings, and joy. I'm ready for love to come in. I'm ready for these great things. It's also a fertility card, by the way, if that's applicable. I get you thinking fond memories of the past or marking a special day in October. I also get you, whatever you do, whether it's education or work, I just feel like that's kind of the plain thing that you've been doing, you're still doing here. I do get you stuck and not seeing clearly. So ask your guides to let you see what's coming. I get that you're going to be in communication with the other side, with the spirit world. I get more towards the end about Halloween. Right before Halloween, I get a lot of communication going with the spirit world for you. At the very end, I get a celebration here at the end of October. Um, a family reunion, a celebration, a wedding, something like that. Very good. It's usually relationship and it's usually a big celebration. So very end of October, I get a big celebration for you. And that's what I have for you for October. And thank you for asking that question.
That was lovely, Debbie.
There we go. Very, very good. Good cards. Excuse me. Okay. So I have a trivia game going. And I'm going to give away a prize. I'll send something nice, like an Amazon code or something from Amazon, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Something. I think so. And if you win, you can give me some suggestions. You can say like, well, I'm a witch and I'd like something witchy. Okay, I'll get you something witchy. I said
Okay.
something witchy to Maddie out of the balloon.
Oh, I have it right here. Wait.
I did. I love them. I don't have mine yet. The witch's calendar for 2025, you guys. I have
Thank you,
all
Debbie.
of them.
This is a gift from Debbie. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. There's a lot of good stuff in there about astrology. What is the moon doing? And all about Wiccan stuff. So I love that. I always love it. Okay. Maddie, is there any way that you can let's see. Pick a number. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. I'll just ask a question. I'll ask a question and then let's see who gets the right answer. And then I'll spin the. Oh, no, that's not going to work. We need somebody.
What are you trying to do?
Pick somebody so I can spin. They can think of a number from 1 to what? 25?
We need someone like other than you or I. You or me?
Yes. Yeah.
My husband's here.
No, they get to answer a question. I'll spin the
Okay.
wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to ask a question, and let's see. First answer gets their name down. I'll put their name down
First person to answer in the chat.
in the chat, in the comments.
Okay.
Michael, you can't do it. It's too big. No, you could. You could do it if you want. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to spin, and it'll tell me what I'm doing. All right. What one is candy? Are ready? Okay, you guys, ready at the keyboard. What is the most popular trick-or-treat candy in the U.S.? All right, we'll give you just a minute here. Type it in. What's the most popular? Maddie, are you playing?
Am I allowed to play?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can't win. What's the most popular trick-or-treat candy in America? Oh, look. Boy, do I like my Snickers. Hi, Christy. Kimmy, chocolate, Tootsie Rolls, candy corn, Snickers, candy corn, sneakers. I like that one. M&Ms. Oh, I see a winner already. I do. I'm going to just say this. Kim, you need to specify on that, okay? Specify more.
I think Marianne Vancouver got it.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
I was going to have a thing on. But
I'm so sorry. I'll stop talking.
Okay. Marianne Vancouver, you did get it. Reese's Cups. And so I'm going to write you down. Marianne is in the running for a prize.
Does that mean Marianne
that's what
gets
we're
a
going to
spin?
do. What?
Does Marianne get a spin at the end or something?
Get a what?
Or she's in the. So how does the game work? Someone they're in the running for a prize?
Yes.
Okay. And are they going to get a spin?
What?
Like, when are you going to spin the wheel?
Whenever we want. Okay,
because so should I play the thing for Marianne gets a spin or no?
No, I spin. I spun. I did the spinning.
Oh, I see.
She got the right answer.
I'm just looking for any excuse to play the graphic.
Oh,
so
no.
You get a spin.
Next, you want to play another one?
Okay, so
play the graphic and I'll spin.
Okay, let's do another one. Here.
And does it look like we know what we're doing?
We're making it up on the fly, guys. All right. Anyway, let's play again.
Very good. You did a good job. Okay, very good. You guys be ready. Ready. Creepy character is our Jeopardy, whatever it's called. So creepy character. The name of this clown, I'm looking for the name of this clown in a movie called It.
Oh.
I know somebody who knows that one.
I know that one for sure.
Carlos. Okay, here we go. And I'm writing names down. Let's see. You guys know your horror. My friends just have a movie coming out right now. It's called Stream. They're the people that did Terrifier, and they're close friends of mine. So if you get a chance, Stream just started. Okay, the person that got it first was Carlos. We need the audience. Cue the audience.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on.
We're so bad at this. We're never gonna get a network job.
Stop.
Marianne, this is for you too. You're in there. Okay. So Marianne and Carlos, you are going to be in a drawing, and we have lots more to come. Lots of spins more to come. Okay.
I love it.
All right, now we can get back to what's going on in readings. I am drinking something though. I
All
don't
right.
usually drink this. So bad for me.
All right. I've
Anything with.
selected someone.
Wait a minute. I got to look at the picture. Okay, got it.
Why was he so rude with me? Oh.
Ooh. No. Mm. Oh, Erica, are you here? Hi, Erica and Christy. These are really great mediums and psychics and readers. By the way, put your info, Erica and Christy, in the comments. Okay, I'm going to go look for somebody to do a reading for.
Okay. All right. So, hold on one second.
Dawn, I'm going to be doing you next, Dawn.
Okay, Penia. The reason he was so rude with you is because he's one of those people that thinks that. So there's resentment here. So whether or not that's something that stems from something that happened between the two of you, maybe you guys got in a fight, or some sort of argument or conflict, there is some sort of resentment. So that's part of it. That's one part of it. And he's one of those people that believes like in getting even. And sorry, I have the light on me, guys, but it's okay. He's one of those people that believes in getting even. So like if somebody does something or says something that hurts his feelings or makes him feel as if less in some way, or he feels insulted in any way, or like somebody's being combative toward him, he will go with the same energy, if not more. So he kind of gets even and tries to strike back. So the reason this might be confusing to you is because you may not know that you've upset him. You may not know if something you've done has made him jealous, has made him, overthink about something. Maybe he's, a lot of times people, they misconstrue or they misunderstand something you've said or an action of yours or a behavior of yours, and instead of asking questions to clarify what that was, what did it mean, what did you mean when you said that, or like this kind of made me feel this way when that happened, what was that about, instead of asking you and giving you the benefit of the doubt, to and the chance to explain yourself and having that opportunity to maybe have an understanding and have a connection, they jump right to the assumptions. And we all do this in some way, and it's difficult to get out of this way of thinking. It's very, because our brain, it just fills in blanks. So if we don't have all the information in a story, our brain's going to fill in the blank. And that's why it's important to ask questions, and that's why trust is important, because if you're asking questions, then you need to be able to trust the person that the answers they're giving you are trustworthy. And so anyway, it's kind of natural for us to just fill in the blanks, and maybe he's not that great at communication. I don't see that he's that great at communication, so he's just filling in the blanks with his own insecurities, with his own projections. And so because of this, he's taken things in the wrong way, and he thinks that you're maybe insulting him in some way, or there's some sort of jealousy, or there's some sort of competition, feelings of failure. And so he is becoming resentful, and he's trying to strike back, trying to hurt you back because he feels like you've hurt him, and so you deserve it. You don't deserve it, but that's his way of thinking. It's very emotionally immature and non-communicative. He's yeah, I don't he's trying to get even, essentially. Hold on one second. So, and this is what the worst part about it is that unless the person tells you what it was that upset them, you have no way of knowing. So, you know, that's, it's almost as if, you know, I don't understand the way that why, I don't understand why certain people think that, I saw this post online one time and it just really upset me because what it said was, it was like people, what was it? Oh, it said, it's funny how people notice the moment you switch up on them, but don't notice all the things they did that made you switch. And I just like rolled my eyes so heavily. And I was like, how narcissistic and self centered do you have to be to think that everybody has your thoughts, that everybody is thinking the same way as you, that everybody is reading everything the same way as you? Like, that's ridiculous. I hated that post. I was just like, I was like, "Ugh." It like made me cringe. I was like, because no, seriously, no one's gonna know all the things they did to hurt you or to make you switch unless you tell them. So if you're just the whole time walking around like la di da di da, nothing's wrong, and you're not saying anything, and you're keeping this silent scoreboard in your mind, that's really untrustworthy. That's really dishonest. That's not a safe space or a safe person to be around, because they're building this case against you secretly, and they're not giving you any chance to come and correct any perceived mistakes or perceived mishaps, that they think are slights against them. So that's not a person who's playing fair. That's not a person who's being transparent. That's not a person who is being honest. And really, they, again, it's just a matter of everybody has their own unique perspective. So we are very foolish to think that our partner or the person we're seeing or dating is gonna know what is going on in our mind. We are responsible for sharing and communicating our emotional world and the internal world, the internal, what's going on inside of us. We are responsible for communicating that. And so it looks like he also, part of it is expectations, unspoken expectations, which again are just, it's just a breeding ground for resentment. When you have an unspoken expectation that you have not grounded in reality, that you have not made it clear, that's just grounds. I mean, sorry, that's a breeding ground for resentment. It's going to turn into something. Where you're let down, and it just looks like that's what happened here. Between the two of you, it doesn't look like it was just one thing. It was a buildup. It was a slow buildup. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna pull a little bit more. Mystery came out. Yeah, it's a mystery. You're like, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? Unless they tell you. And the problem is that it's probably something that's happened. With enough time now that's passed, that if you ask about it, they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? And that's just, again, like I said, it's completely unfair. It's not a person you want to. It's not. You know what? It's not. It's not a person who's seeking to have any sort of like healthy dialogue or in a relationship. This causes you a lot of anxiety. You're really like hyper focused on this and kind of fixated on the idea. And you really just want to go back to, because there was a time where you guys were happy, and that's what you want to go back to. But you're being asked to pause and reflect. You're being asked to pause and reflect. And you need to ask yourself, is this practical? Is this practical? The Queen of Pentacles here. Is this practical? Is this something can you have a relationship with a person who does this? Can you have a future with somebody who does this? Over something so small. if you're not even aware of what it was, if you don't even have the slightest idea of what it was, it's like, okay, that's because there's times where it's like, okay, they're not saying anything, but I know, they're probably mad at this, and I can understand why. It's like that's different, that's a little different. But if you're not even like, I have no clue why, it's and then they won't tell you and they won't have that conversation with you. It's like, is this practical? Can you have a relationship with somebody like that? No, you can't. I do see, Pania, in your moving forward, what's going to happen, unfortunately, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but it's something that you're going to continue to try and go back to, and it's just going to hurt you. And you can make a different choice. So you're going to you're going to feel really pulled to try and continue reaching out, to try again. Maybe you guys will start talking again, and you'll have this moment where it feels good again, but then it's going to go back to this like weird, distant, like, uncomfortable mystery, question, confused, and feeling discarded, feeling left out in the cold. And so you have a choice. You have a choice to stay in that loop, continue to try and chase that, or rip the Band-Aid off and just deal with the pain of that. So it's either this like slow pulling of the Band-Aid, which, that's more painful. I mean, it's not really anyway, it's just a saying, but pulling it off slowly as opposed to just ripping it off, that you can get it all over with by just cutting the cord. That's essentially what I'm saying here. That you're being asked to reflect at this time and really think about the practicality of this, whether or not you want someone like that. I have a feeling that you are, I'm getting, you're younger, you're still very young. So you have so much ahead of you. You have so much ahead of you. And this is not something that you need to waste your time on. It is frankly, I'm just going to say it, frankly, a waste of your time to worry about this person who, I mean, they got a lot of growing to do. They have a lot of growing to do. That's all I'm going to say. The inner guidance messages are saying, okay. You need to understand that you are that. You are all like you may not think, oh, I won't find somebody else, or like I'm not worth enough. No, you are. You definitely are. And that's actually part of the reason that this person's insecurities are kicking in so much and taking over, because this person, when they are misperceiving things or misconstruing things and misunderstanding, their insecurities kick in. And why? Because you are somebody that makes them feel like, oh, like, why is this person giving me the time of day? Why is this person paying attention to me? Like, I'm not, all that. I'm not, that it makes, they're feeling insecure in themselves. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like so don't think that you're not enough. It has nothing to do with that. This person's behavior is about them. It's not a reflection of your value or worth. And, understanding could be really, you just want something simple. You don't want something like so convoluted, complicated, some big, long, drawn out thing. And then like, you just want simple communication and understanding. But it doesn't look like this person's going to give that to you. So I would highly advise you reconsider whether or not you want to put up with this sort of behavior, and whether or not it is suitable in your life or healthy for your mental. Okay? That is all I have for you this evening.
So good. My gosh. Love your readings.
Thank you, Debbie.
So Dawn, 3-month reading. I'm going to include August, so because we still have some days here. Let me tell you, the first 4 cards are for you. The first card down is about like I'm waiting for this big pile of money to come. So this card usually means what we're waiting to make our money or to make a certain amount, and it means that we have to wait for that. Okay. Crossing you in temporary energy is what you're manifesting in, which is a wish come true. So you are manifesting correctly, Dawn. You are manifesting for something that you truly want in your heart. Now, let me talk to you about past October, because I did see experiencing a loss. So I'm going to tell you what I see coming. Okay. Let's keep going. In the past position shows me you going along with the flow, whatever's good for everybody's good for you. That's fine. It's the path of least drama and resistance. For August, they show me the death card. And that death card usually means a big change in our life comes in, and it's for the positive. I also get good news coming ahead as well. So this is very good for August. Now, in September, I get to working well with people. And still, I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. So when we get to October, here's a career offer. And I feel like it's something that you really want. It's good news of money. This would be really great. However, let's go back to the future card of experiencing a loss. And it shows me the job. So it does show me that though you really want this and this career offer is great and you think you'd love it, it does show me that you don't get it. Okay. So past this time of October, I think you find out that it didn't work out. But you are manifesting good things in. They show me that you're going to be communicating in the future with the other side even strongly and getting messages, by the way, always good. And you have an excellent love card coming for that end of the year. And that's what I have for you. Do you want to hit your spin thing?
Oh, sure. Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, guys.
All right, here we go. Everybody, get ready. You want to get the right answer, and then you will be in for a drawing at the end of the show for something from me, and it'll be good. I promise. Okay. Okay, I got to keep going until I get something there. All right. Your category is age. Okay. The closest person to this wins, will be the winner. How old is Halloween? How old is Halloween? Oh, I'll go down and look at comments. Throw out the first right one. Throw out your guess. How old is Halloween, you guys? Get the answer in. Get the comments. How old is Halloween?
Oh, mine is like so high and everyone else's is way lower.
Oh, where's yours? Oh, no, I see one higher. Old as dirt. And this is in the world. How old is Halloween? Okay. I see someone that's the closest. Are we almost done? Everybody done? Okay. I'm going to go back. Let's see. Anybody older than that one?
I don't see any older than that.
Okay. That it is 2,000 years.
Oh, wow.
Marianne, sorry. We're going to give that to Kimmy. And it's very old. I have some really good spinning questions. And all right.
Okay, 2,000 years. Okay. I don't know. In my mind, I said I was like 1400s maybe. So I said 600 to 700 years, or 6 to 650 years or something. 6 to 700 years.
So yeah, it's an old thing. Okay, that was fun. Let me see how many more I have. I got to take that off the wheel. We have a lot more. I'm going to give out a good prize, you guys. I give out good prizes.
Let's do another one.
Okay, do your spinner.
All righty.
All right, very good. Thank you, Matty. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I'm not bringing the wheel up. I'm sorry. All right, it is on here. And your category is costume. Everybody
Okay.
ready? Everybody ready? Let me find it. Okay, what is the most popular, and this is in the United States, pet costume for Halloween? What do they dress them up as?
Most popular pet costume?
Everybody type it in. Okay, keep going, you guys. Everybody play. Pet costume. What is the most popular pet costume for Halloween? A devil. I know some dogs. They should have that. Dog, a spider, a jack-o'-lantern, a devil, a spider, a tiger, a dinosaur, a pumpkin, a monkey. Oh my gosh, you guys are full of good answers. Okay, I'm going to go get the first person because there was a couple people that got it. And we'll put it up. Okay, let me keep going. Tammy King was the first one with pumpkin. Applause! Applause!
Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, we have people in. 4 people in for the running for a prize. That would be Marianne, Carlos, Kimmy, and Tammy, and we have more to come. All right, we shall search for reader. You know what I did today?
Oh.
I worked on Maddie. I worked on a homicide today.
Oh, yeah?
And I do have a surprise to tell everybody is my mentor. That is a fantastic medium. She contacted me to collaborate on a couple of fun shows. So we
Okay.
are going to look forward to Kim Ing. You can check her on Yelp. She's in San Diego County, and she's the highly rated. And I can tell you, she gave me my first reading. So anyway, that's going to be a lot of fun. Hi, Nar. Oh, look at that. It's like a model. I love that. That.
Right. Yes, I've chosen NAR. Okay, so it says love next 3 months. So it looks like you got some work to do still, NAR. Internal, like emotionally, internal. Maybe healing, maybe just kind of addressing some some old like childhood traumas or just pain points from the past, I guess. If I don't know if you're currently in a relationship or not, it's not coming out here specifically, but if you're currently in a relationship, this means there might be you might be feeling uncertain at the time, and it's going to over the next 3 months, it's going to get better. There's going to be a big transition. If you're not in a relationship, what it's saying is that before you start dating again, or if you are currently dating, to kind of hold off on that and do this internal work prior to dating again, and that's when the transition happens. That over the next 3 months, the transition will be taking place, and then you will be and then you will meet somebody that that you, I don't see necessarily that it's going to be like romantic right away, but it's saying like friend. So maybe you'll just be going on like casual dates with somebody. I'm not sure. But either way, there is a need or a calling to go inward at this time. And address like the what drives you, what is your passion, what gives you, what leaves you feeling fulfilled and nourished. That is something that you need to consider and kind of go move toward at this time. um the Hermit is also here, so introspection on maybe certain past experiences you've had, working on letting go, working on healing any sort of resentment you hold, or bitterness, or any sort of unforgiveness you're holding on to. Try working on letting that go. There is a calling here to address your own emotional body and how you react to the world. What role. So if you're looking back on your relationships and you know and just in general, each of them had, each you played a role in each one, right? What was your role in, if that relationship didn't, those relationships that didn't work out, the past relationships, the way they ended, however it was handled, what is the role you played? Do you see any patterns in this over time, over between relationship to relationship? Do you see any patterns in the role you played? Do you see how you contributed, maybe? Because it's never just one person. It's, there's two people that are, you know, acting or having actions that affect the overall dynamic of something. Whether or not, somebody did something that, maybe hurt you, or, regardless of what it is, it still takes two people to tango, right? And so I'm not saying that, you're just as much at fault if somebody, like, is unfaithful to you. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not true. What I'm saying is we still play a role, right? So what did we are we a safe space for communication? Do we emotionally blow up at people when they tell us things that we don't like, so we make it unsafe for them to be able to be honest with us, or really hard to be honest with us? Do we criticize to the point where someone's walking on eggshells around us? Are we really, um you know are we really clingy, and maybe don't give people enough space, and make them feel overwhelmed? Like, you need to look at what your role in relationships is and see if you can find a pattern in all the past relationships. That is what is being asked of you here. Because there is transition coming, there is change coming, and it requires you looking at yourself and finding the I know I keep repeating this, but finding the pattern and saying, and realizing, there's a common denominator here. I'm not going to do that in my next relationship. I'm not going to do that next time. I'm going to heal that. Where does that behavior come from? Why do I do that? Okay, I do that because I feel this way. And why do I feel that way? Okay, I feel that way because this thing in my past that happened. Okay, I understand. You have to understand that we get a blueprint, essentially, indirectly from, well, directly, but we are not consciously aware of us getting this blueprint because we're so in our childhood, as in our upbringing, right? So the interactions that our caregivers have with us, and the thing, and our friendships, and pretty much our home life, in our first few years, sets the blueprint for how we interact with people and how we form relationships for the rest of our lives. And the beautiful part about this is that you can change that. If you got a blueprint that doesn't allow that, you continue to get in these toxic relationships with people that aren't appreciative of you, and they don't value you, and you stay and you stay and you stay, and you devalue yourself, and it hurts, and you feel abandoned, and you feel, whatever, everybody's got their thing, whatever it is for you, the blueprint is the reason, the blueprint you got. So you need to look, you kind of have to do the tracing back and figure out, okay, why do I do this? Why do I act this way? Why do I feel this way? So for one example for me is, I often feel I often feel in many spaces, I feel like I'm unheard. And I feel like people aren't listening. And so there's, and I've come to realize that this is so heavy and so influential in my perspective, or from my childhood, that I will even perceive it to be happening in cases where it's not happening sometimes. And so you know, and I'm working on that. So like there's times where I've gotten frustrated, and and then I find out, okay, the person actually is totally listening, and they can recite everything I said right back to me, and like and their actions show that they're listening, because they're taking action on things that I'm saying. This is specifically in my current relationship with my husband, but you know, he's proven time and time again to me that he's been listening. And there's time, and then he even pointed out to me, he's like, I think maybe you think I'm not listening sometimes when I am. And I really had to examine that and look, and I realized that I often felt unheard throughout my life, in my childhood especially, and at times, and or just emotionally dismissed at times. And that is what led to this. That is what led to me feeling that way. And so there's instances of this in everybody's life. Nobody's exempt from this. If you had a childhood, you have childhood trauma. It doesn't mean your parents were bad. It doesn't mean my parents are amazing. My parents did not emotionally neglect me. But in your childhood brain, you don't have the wherewithal and the experiences and the mental to be able to decipher and discern what means what. And so when somebody, like, it could be as simple as your parents telling you, like, like, stop screaming, that's unacceptable, we're in the store, like, stop. And that could, in your childhood mind, could turn into something where it's like, I'm unimportant. My feelings don't matter. I need to shut up. And I need to appease to other people and make, I need to be good on my best behavior. In your childhood brain, that can make you feel unimportant, unworthy, unvalued. But, and you don't even know this thought is forming, but it continues and it carries through. And so in our adult mind, we can say, no, that doesn't make any sense, because I was screaming in a grocery store, and that's obviously embarrassing, unacceptable. I need to, that's obviously not okay. My parents weren't emotionally, my parents weren't devaluing me or telling me I was not worth, my emotions meant nothing when they were trying to quiet me down in the grocery. Your adult mind, you can go back and you can say, and you can give the logic to it. So that's really part of unpacking childhood trauma, is being able to go back with your, with your adult mind, and be able to pick it apart and say, okay, that didn't mean that. That's not what that meant. And there's factors here that I didn't consider as a child, because I wasn't, I didn't have, I wasn't mature enough to know to do that and everything. And so those associations I made, and all those, how I related certain situations back to me, and what I made it mean about myself, those, I don't need to listen to that inner critic in my mind that repeats them. I don't need to listen when my body has that emotional reaction because I start feeling a type of way. I can have the mindfulness to say, no, that's an old way of functioning and thinking, and that doesn't apply anymore. And so it takes time to be mindful of these things, and to remind yourself, and to get and work through that. You have to remember, these patterns are formed over many years through repetition and emotion, and over time. So you have to take, yeah, I mean, think about it. However old you are, I'm 30, so I'm 31, so it's like, okay, this pattern I've had the majority of my life. It's not going to just go away overnight. I have to take the time to unpack this, you know, let's just say for 25 years. It's been, I have to take time to unpack this 25-year ingrained pattern of thinking. It takes time. So be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and hopefully you have a space where you can communicate these things, talk to it with somebody who's understanding, who's willing to listen, who's willing to work with you, and who's willing to give you the grace. So it does look like friends are the ones, though, to do that with. So maybe you can have, the Three of Cups here is, maybe you can have, friend dates where, or just like hang out with your friends, or talk to a close person that you trust, and about these things, and kind of just do the unpacking. And it also is beneficial for you to do this alone as well. So you want to get used to both. So I'm just going to pull a couple more cards here. You got movement, surrender, and hunger. So what you need to understand is, if you want to see movement, if you want to see change, if you want to see something transform, you need to surrender to the whole of the circumstances. Stop trying to, you know, tinker with this, that, and the other, or trying to fit things where they don't belong, trying to force something that's not flowing itself, trying to make meaning of something that doesn't have that, different meaning of something that somebody maybe already gave you the meaning to, and you just don't want to accept that, so you kind of twist it in your mind. Whatever it is, you need to surrender, and you need to go inward, and you need to address this hunger. You need to address the hunger, because you have this desire for something, but it's not coming from a space of abundance. It's coming from a space of lack. And so, because you're trying to fill a void with something from the outside, all that's going to do is leave you feeling emptier. Because the only thing you can fill that void with is already within you. You just have yet to discover it. Okay? So you need to go inward and have some time to discover that. That's all I have for you this evening.
Wonderful reading. Michael, 3-month reading. Okay, and then get ready because we will spin again. Michael, the card that comes down for you is either like you wanting to be on a trip or really ready for a healing path. It's very strong in the healing. I do get you kind of sitting the money. The temporary energy over you is maybe you're going to have to be watching it or sitting on it and budgeting and stuff, but this is that energy over you. I do want to tell you that in the fall, I think is a great time for an entrepreneurial effort. If you want to go out and sell a certain product or be your own boss, I feel like this would be very successful for you, but not till after October. I feel like there was someone really important in the past. I get a Queen of Swords, so strong opinion, strong personality, a justice theme about what's right and wrong. So this is a very strong woman that I feel like was important. Now they do show me in August an idea. We're either marking sweet memories from the past or remembering an idea to bring it forward. I also have the moon card here. So anywhere from right now to the end, I really feel like the strongest communication starts for you and with you with the other side. So be looking forward that at night, 3 a.m. or in your dreams. Maybe write them down, but I get communication very strong. When we get to September, we have the mentor card. So we have a card of somebody that can show somebody how to do something, or a teacher. Now, if you feel that's you, that's wonderful. You can look forward to helping people then. But what I am getting is that somebody could be coming in to do that for you. Mid the end of September, I feel like shields up. I do feel like you are a bit walking on eggshells and keeping protections around you. I can see why coming up, but I feel like you start then being very careful and having this protection around you. So let me tell you about October. I do get you thinking about your future. Like the first half is all about what am I going to do and how is my future going to go. Mid to end of October, I feel like you feel alone and unsupported in what you're doing. And so I took some more cards. And I said, what is going on that you're protecting yourself? And then later you are trying to figure out what you're going to do. And then you feel it's almost like a betrayal card, but I'm going to say it's a card of feeling alone and unsupported. So this is what I do get. I do get a money-minded person, and I get this attached to a entrepreneurial effort or a new stream of money coming in, some kind of new opportunity. So I do feel like that what you will be looking forward to is for this coming in. So manifest for this in, because I feel like here's somebody that can bring in this. But right at the end of October, I feel like you're going, well, nobody's there for me. I expect to go on this money thing, and I expect this money mind person to step in and help me. So make that happen. Talk to your guides and ask them for assistance to bring this together for you, okay? Because it'll be really good for you for the fall. And that's what I have for you. Are you ready, Matty?
I'm ready. All right.
He's so proud of himself for making that up. I know. I want another video. I want you to make another video. Okay, we're spinning. Everybody get ready.
You got to add the wheel.
Land on one. Vampire is the category. Vampire. Thank you for doing that, though. All right, let me find this. There's one in here I wish would have come up. Okay, let me look. Is that it? Okay, yeah. Okay. Name the a very old-timey famous actor that played the classic vampire. Let's see who can get this.
I don't know the name.
You don't?
No.
Everybody's out there Googling it, right?
Like the name of the actor or the name of the vampire?
The name of the actor, I'm pleased.
Okay.
The name of the actor. Okay, guys, keep going. Okay. Edward, Bella Lugosi, Bella Lugosi, Kiefer Sutherland, Bella Lugosi, Stephen. Anybody else? Damon. Oh, no names. Are we ready? Karloff. Yes. Boris. Okay. All right. I'm going to get a winner here. Carlos, you said Bella, but you're already down for the drawing. So we're going to go to Norma. Yay, Norma. Bella Lugosi. That was very good. You know, we're getting close to our time. Do we want to do one more and then do a drawing? Do a drawing? Okay. Spin it, Mr. Matty Tarot. Okay, I hope there is a hard one here. I would hope it would come up, but okay. We got book is your category. Okay. There was a famous book, and it was called Frankenstein. Who wrote the book?
Oh,
you guys are going to know this, right? I know people know this right away. The classic book, Frankenstein. Who wrote the book?
I actually don't know who wrote that. Wait, I have an idea, but like I'm not sure.
Oh, you got the whole name? You got the whole name? Can we take it if it's half a name?
If in a moment nobody guesses the whole name, then
somebody guess the whole name.
Okay, take the whole name.
Okay. I'm double checking that it's Kimmy. Kimmy, applause.
Oh.
Okay, because I want to do this one last one, you guys. Okay. Take it. Oh, you got it off. Okay, you guys ready? This is going to be the last one. Your category is mask. This is a harder one, you guys. when they were making the horror film Halloween, they needed a mask. So they took a mask that of a famous person and they dolled it up and they made Michael Myers. Who was the famous celebrities that was their mask that was used to make Michael Myers' mask in the horror film Halloween? I know it's hard. I know it's hard. So in the movie Halloween, they made Michael Myers' mask from a very extremely famous celebrity's rubber mask. Who was that celebrity? Carlos wants to know if you have a spirit guide behind you.
Me?
Yeah.
If I have a spirit behind me? I don't think so.
Well, you can read Ancestor spirit guide behind you.
Not that I know of. Maybe. I mean, I don't. I can't perceive those type of things usually, but Debbie is able to. And if is it a light? Is because it could be my lighting. I have a lot of lighting right now.
Okay, you guys. Anybody? Okay, I knew this would be a hard one. So what they did when
You
they
guys
created
can Google it.
Richard
Nobody?
Nixon. Michael was William Shatner from Star Trek. Shaner's good enough. Okay.
Oh, Michael got it.
We're gonna have a drawing right now for it. And please, I put in to get a hold of me at psychicfixes@gmail. That is in the comments. And I'd love is the email from you saying, hey, I won. And then tell me what you're interested in. What would you like me to send you? Hopefully you can get it from Amazon. And I would love to send you a nice gift. So if you are a witch, tell me that. I'll get you something. If you are interested in talking to the other side or a tarot reader, let me know. I can send you a deck of cards.
Now, are you doing the drawing right now?
I'm going to.
Okay. In the meantime, while you're getting ready to do that, I just want to say, you guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my QR code. I'm going to play it on the screen right now. You go to my booking site and you'll see all the many services that I offer. I do a lot more than just readings, okay?
Okay, are we ready? I've got a whole bunch of people here. Everybody's names are here. Everybody manifest to win. Michael R. Michael, where is this? Michael. You are a winner. So Michael, you need to get a hold of me at psychicfixes@gmail.com and I will arrange to send you a nice gift. I love that. I love going through Amazon. I love finding stuff and we'll figure it out and I'll send you a very nice gift. Yay. Everything. Congratulations. That was fun.
That was fun. All right, you guys, this has been Wheel Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate you. If you haven't liked the video yet, please like it. Thumbs up if you want to see us grow. Very important. But we're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if we didn't get to you today, please return on Friday. We'll have a Friday Feuds poll. We'll be playing What's in Your Cup because it's Fluid Friday. Okay. So 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, please come back. And we thank you so much. And we hope you have a nice evening and a safe evening.
Thank you for watching, Veronica. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Am I ending it or you?
Hi, guys.